better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Beavers will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Ayers. He's brought down to the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Power football with the run. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Motion from the offense. The inside handoff. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll put the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And the ball is picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The offense set for a 1st down play. On the option. Now the toss. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Hold it. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They've got the screen set up. At the 45, on its way. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Looking for room at the 30. The expressway is wide open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football.
Touchdown, Oregon State! And they jump on top. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. high-scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. You just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ayers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. The give out of the gun. The ball pops out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's going to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Ayers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Short fields make successful offenses. Just what they want here. Just steamrolling his way through. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Beaver!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts. But
going deep. Snatches it on the right. He's off to the races. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Valentine. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ayers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds his big tight end. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Back to throw, it's right. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You could tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He's got him in the flat. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Marshall will be forced to punt. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job. Down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And here comes the offense on second down. On the ground, it's Logan. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 35. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Beaver!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? He can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They're working that left side.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking down the middle. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. And now the offense will come onto the field again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll ride the hot hand. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go.
Touchdown, Oregon State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Back to throw, it's right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The offense starts with a short field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly,
throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Beaver! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll run the option. Quick toss. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Olay blocks. And
it's slipped out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense. On the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. He now has 63 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
And the Beavers have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to get to it. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Offense getting set for first down. Back to pass, it's right. Setting up the screen. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
They get him down after he makes the catch. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. The back goes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes a connection. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They keep attacking through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ayers. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the single back. And he puts it on the deck again. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? You get the big hit and force the fumble.
Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Pressure coming. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Makes the catch. It's Dahl. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Fires into the end zone. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking to throw, it's right. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCoy. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. He's looking to throw it. He unleashes a long one. Got it in stride inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown, Oregon State. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys
Touchdown, Beaver! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Oregon State, 59.
Let's see what he can do with the return. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. He's up to 86 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that is incomplete. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. He finds his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Beavers have moved it inside the 20. It'll be a run on third and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. They'll go with a direct snap. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Rousseau.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking downfield, it's long. He's going for the big play. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quick completion on the out route.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to go up top on first down. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Wide out in motion. Muscling ahead on third and short. The Beavers are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
The give to the tailback. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Give him 96 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Touchdown, Oregon State! And the route is on. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score. Oregon State, 66.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Caught over the middle. It's Harrell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Dropping back. It's long. And they got him for the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On third down, he drops the throw. He'll pull it down. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. Marshall will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. On first down, here comes this offense. Now on the option. Now the pitch. On the move in the 30. Oh, look out. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for a huge play. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown, Beaver! And the stomping has commenced.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this?
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking to throw, it's long. Throws to the back. Working the middle, it's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harrell. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. Working that left side now. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion.
That's a first down for the offense.
Back to the air one more time. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the back over the middle.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the beatdown has ensued. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Ayers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's long. Moving away from pressure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. To the air on 1st down. Coming after him. Steps away. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Ayers.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds, it'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll run the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the ball bounces out of bounds in the end zone. It is a turnover and a touchback. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the air. It's long. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Rousseau. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. Lets it fly. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. Looking for room, it's Logan. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. They'll throw it on first down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.